Good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining us again for our second half of the day for our playthrough through Fallout 76. We got earlier in the day we have 51, or I think we're up to 52 now. We got our full T60 power arm. We got a camouflage coloring on it. We picked up a new heavy weapon, cryolator. So made some ammo for it. Never thought I'd say it, but we really need a lot of steel. Unfortunately, the new power armor does not give me any kind of carry weight, so that makes it a little bit difficult for some things. So I'm going to have to kind of play around and see how I want to run things a little bit differently to have the carry weight and whatnot. I mean, it was nice that they kind of took a power armor before it used to give you extra carry weight. It seems like it gives you none now. So that seems kind of... Oh, here you go, puppy. Kind of weird. No matter what kind of power armor it is, unless it's excavator. So if you want to be able to carry around a lot of stuff while you're out exploring, you have to carry it. You really want to use excavator armor or carry the bare minimum on you for anything. So I'm trying to determine what's the best way to go about doing. But hopefully our new weapon, the cryolator, will really work out for us. I'm going to leave I'm going to take a cryolator and our Gatling laser. Because what's nice about the Gatling laser, it runs off power cores, which are used to power your power armor as well. So hopefully we can work it out so... Because power cores are actually quite easy to get. You just got to know locations to go to and grab them. So that's what we got to worry about. So maybe I'm thinking about just trying to go a full on just Gatling laser build or plasma or something like that. So I'll have to see how that works out. The cryolator is like really devastating, really nice, because we did get a legendary cryolator in the last playthrough for vampire. This is like taking forever to load, so that's really nice. So let's see how well that affects, you know, survivability and just things. You know, we're starting to get to the point where we don't have to spam stim packs anymore, or they're not being spammed on us. Taking down two of the big bad things, scorch bees, so that's cool. And we're also hitting up the Skio 74A. Skio 741. I said. Oh my god, here we go. Are we gonna crash? Oh, of course. Woo, imagine that. I actually crashed playing Fallout 76. I mean, you know, why not? Nowadays. Well, heck. I know, I knew when I was growing up, I knew kids that were named... this is funny. The kids were all named after where they were conceived. Lake, brook, stream. Oh. See, what it is it's... You know, if you go by Todd Howard, it's not a bug, it's a feature. So what it was doing was preventing me from loading into a server that was extremely bad and unstable, and I would have crashed anyways. So what it's doing is it crashed me out early, so I don't have to deal with that. So I mean, that was... Thank you, Bethesda, for making sure my experience isn't ruined much. Oh. I mean, that is truly kind of them. You know, I'm really glad though that I wish I would have been an influencer earlier. That way, I could have got a really cool canvas Fallout 76 bag. You know, that would have been extremely awesome to have, so I could show my customer. 3 camps down here. I like camped way out in the middle of nowhere on some flat land. And as you can see, I have magic turrets. Half my crap just like break. Okay. Hey, go team. Oh yeah. So here we are. Looking good with the home. Oh yeah, I also put a nice little bench in earlier. So, you know, kind of a little RP-ish. You know, I've lived out in a shack out in the middle of the woods a couple times in my life. Whether I liked it or not, you know, crazy parents. But I'll tell you this one thing. I am making sure I have my power armor stand right next to my bed. Somebody come knocking on my door, I'm going to be jumping into that stuff and clubbing folks. Alright. Let's get to the food. It's all crafted. Okay, so like nothing. Alright. So here we go. Why do I got 2 power armor chassis then? Oh, the other one I got from Rose. Cool. So we finished off Rose's quest, so we can get back to the main quest line out. So let's just get rid of this extra power armor piece. Barrel. So why do I have an extra chassis that I can't destroy? Something like a full... Oh, it's just a full set of Raider armor. That's cool. So we'll just destroy all that. So they really want you to do that quest line first. So if you're kind of new... Oh, yeah. I do that a lot too. Let's see, power armor, okay. I really wish that you could like set up display of power armor or something, because I like collecting the suits. I'd like to have all the suit, you know, Enclave, T50, T45, T51. Just kind of like show it off at my place, like, hey man, here's my stuff. Cool. Dude, does that give us enough to make some more cryolator rounds? Really low. I got 276, but I'd like to have more. I'd like to have 400 or 500. Oh. Kind of silly. Tear down power armor and get like absolutely jackwork. Oh yeah, that is so true. 20 massive power armor displays, it would just totally crash the damn server into nothing. That is one thing. I mean, because I understand their weight constraints and their everything and the stash limit. So when when it first came out, I wasn't really surprised with it, because I can't remember other games that I've played, but there were certain restrictions put it on things like that as well, just because, you know, that takes up freaking server space, whether you like to hear it or not, you know. So just gonna have to deal. Otherwise you got massive load times in between all of your... Okay, follow the overseer journal. Okay, let's go. You'd have massive load times just to get on a server. And then, you know, like you said, Scale, it'd be just totally shot for anything else. I have Madigan's uplink, but it's broken and needs repair. Once I have the parts I need to repair it at a Tinker's workbench. Abby mentioned she has one at her bunker. Okay. So I guess I'm going over here. Yay! Yeah, there is true. There is tons of stuff. You know, to be honest, I don't really... If I wanted to, I could probably just make a list of locations to go to get certain material. And it would be faster than setting up workshops or dealing with workshops. The nice things about workshops is you get plans. You know, lots and lots of plans. That's something I can pick? I can't remember. You know, when you defend a workshop, you get plans. So, ooh, dog food. Favorite. Oh, you already have a node map? Damn, sweet, dude. Kind of like I know where I could go pick up 4 or maybe it was 5 power cores if somebody hasn't already grabbed them. No, there's a lot of locations for power cores. That's why I'm kind of hoping I get a really nice legendary Gatling, because really, I mean, they're so easy. I mean, you have the same ammo as your power armor if you're running around, great. If you're not going to have power armor, there's other ways to go about things, right? Where are you? Read. Abby, where are you? I've been waiting for hours. I can't wait any longer, but I wanted to tell you something. I hope you find this note. I hear you're thinking about going to Watoga. Don't. It's not safe. I don't know what, but it sounds like everyone there got killed or something. Our fields. Taking that. Okay. Oh, so what's the big thing about junk extractors? Does it, just give you anything? Or... What the... Well, apparently rad roaches are immune to... So rad roaches are immune to cryolators. Good to know. Oh, okay. You have to look into that. Get your pots. Small saucepan, too. Springs, yeah. I usually just grab clipboards for springs. Clipboard, spring. Guys. Gunpowder. Damn. Safe. Not safe anymore. Well, I guess it's safe for me anyway. Jesus. If I could suck any more at this, I might be able to make it out of a career. Or make it into a career. Or make a career out of it. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's true. Ooh, Ripper? That's cool. Oh, another one. Scenario. Journey from Raleigh. Hey, I live next to Raleigh. Scenarios. Returning from Raleigh. 1. Ransack and nothing found. 2. Entry terminal busted. 3. Motors and heating coils found. 4. Bunker flooded. 5. Motors no longer working. 6. Scorched living there. 7. Aliens? Okay. Doesn't like a good old alien fix. Abby's to-do list. Finish recordings on master holotape. Reprogram check for scanning. Sam's terminal. Check expiration dates on stimpaks. Try not to lose it. Stimpaks never have an expiration date. You should know that already. Pick up that lead. Pencils. Oh! Does the bot pool table look better than the ones that you just find out in the world? Or is it like totally wrecked, still like everything else? Oh! Yeah, that's right. Every time you change your... Okay. Get your mats. Buff out. No, I don't use it. It's good to sell. Oh, yeah. You haven't made it yet. Yeah, I mean... I remember in Fallout 4, you can go nuts with your stuff, so it was really awesome. So you get in here and you're like, and it tells you sorry. You could just basically put down your crafting tables and maybe some walls, and that's it, buddy. Stop trying to take this farther than it needs to go. I've seen people make some massive stuff on Fallout 4. Can't get that. Oh, look at that. Fusion core. See? More Gatling laser ammunition. Oh, paper cutter. Woo! Quest items. Beaker. Every time I see a beaker, or read the word beaker, I think about the Muppets guy. Used to watch the Muppets so much when I was growing up. Used to get so mad when I couldn't watch the Muppets. Didn't throw a fit or anything, because I had them parents who were like, you know, you got two options: either shut the hell up or go outside. So you kind of get used to going, my bad. My parents didn't joke around. Oh, that didn't harden trapper chest piece. Alrighty, so get out of this damn thing. Okay, I can't exit here. How about here? Alright. So now I need to quest die. Uplink. One broken uplink, I have two of them. I hear something behind me. That's just me. Paranoid as hell. Alright. Some miscellaneous. Investigate Watoga. Early one, select uplink repair at the Scorch detection terminal. Alrighty. Ooh. I actually like my camp. I spent 2.5 hours on stream yesterday just making my camp and tricking it out and everything the way exactly I want it to, because I like not having the whole defying gravity kind of thing going on. But if you put like beams and stuff in, guess what, you know? Your stuff don't work the way you want it to, because now you've run out of budget. Ball. I mean, that's a really nice... You can tell the new assets they added to the game, or sometimes they look so much nicer than the old assets from Fallout 4. No problem, man. I'm secondary. It's nice to have more people come by and stop and chit-chat. Alrighty. Oh, so many parts. I would really like to spend some time and trick out my Oh. Alright, gotta get out of this thing. Why they tied an animation to picking up in a holotape and reading at the same time, I will never know.
Dear holotape, I'm pretty sure that everyone I know is dead. If we hadn't bothered with this stupid system, they'd all still be here. Well, guess what? If you all die, that kind of defeats the purpose. Why couldn't we just stay in our bunkers? Why do we even have to go out there? I'd rather eat cram every day and never see the sun again than be stuck here, alone. I miss my mom and my dad. You guys are supposed to be here. You took me away from my friends and my life all on your stupid promise that things were gonna be fine. that this was best. And is it? I can't do this on my own. I don't want to do this on my own. I just want things back the way they were.
Spoken like somebody who's never had to deal with hardship in their entire life. Guess I'm kind of a jackass. Alright, let's read our terminal. Oh, that's right, I don't have to get out of armor to do this. Very personal property of Abigail Sy. Well, it's not so personal anymore. The Scorched. My dad thinks I'm old enough to start learning a thing or two about the Scorched detection system. And it's just been working work ever since. I hate it. I mean, I get that Scorched suck and wiped out Harpers. Do they really think all of this is going to work? I'm pretty sure we're screwed, and I'll be staring at cinder block walls for the rest of my life. Not if Todd Howard has anything to say about it. Dax. Dax is gone. He disappeared. Quotes. But we all know he's dead. It's the last time anyone should trust Calvin to do anything. I don't even see why I have to have a brother. I could have been an only child. Twice the birthday presents, double the allowance. Best of all, a dog that would still be alive. Oh, I guess that would be... I don't know. It just seems like everybody in this universe is spoiled or freaking... Well, let's see. Spoiled, self-righteous, self-indulgent. But, you know, again, I've already harped on that enough. It's probably because of all the lead and all their damn food. You know, it does make you go a little crazy. The Brotherhood's gone. Their last message was about Defiance falling. Oh, I played that game. Wherever that was. Now Rowley's putting together a group to see what they can salvage from their old stomping grounds, Camp Venture. They may have been asshats, but if anyone stood a real chance against the Scorch, it was the Brotherhood. I'm curious about what happened, but that would mean finding this Fort Defiance, and from the sound of the message, it's probably crawling with Scorched. Brotherhood Fort Defiance. Oh wait, what we just did. Radio signal. I picked up a really faint radio signal the other night. It was a woman's voice. It sounded like she was offering help, but I couldn't make it out. The signal comes and goes. It seems to get a little stronger as I went west toward the mountains. Okay. I want to check it out. Now that everyone's gone, I could really use some help from someone who's still alive, but I have to go through raider territory to get close enough for the signal to come in strong, and I just can't risk it. This sucks. A new beginning. It's been 1 year since I lost my dad. I was reading through his terminal and remember how dead set he was on saving us. He trained me as much as I hated it. Know that the Scorched Tech system inside and out, so I could be here to finish it if he died. And then he died, and I did nothing. Starting today, as much as it terrifies me to try, I'm going to finish this. What they all died for, even Calvin. I'm pretty sure this won't end well, but I have nothing to lose. Farewell. A while back, I said I finished the SDS. I realized that the chances of my success are maybe a bazillion to 1. The first, I spent way too much time rigging a million different things to do. Someone else found my bunker after I'm gone. They have a chance to finish it as well. And now that's done, I realize this may be my last entry. I packed a bag and I'm off to the top of the world to find Madigan's uplink. Okay. Quest started. Defiance has fallen. Oh, of course Defiance has fallen. Just came out with a recent update and everybody said it sucked. So, they stopped playing it. Come on. Did you read the news over there at Bethesda? Like months old, that stuff. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I just started doing this whole streaming thing, and I had to have my first day of a heavy reading. I was like tore up, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna be able to speak tomorrow, let alone read any damn thing. But I drink a lot of tea, so a buddy of mine says that should help, and gargle some salt water. That's why I kind of take the break in the afternoon, do a little saltwater gargling. rest my vocal cords a little bit. Don't even talk to the dog. I just pet him. Hang out. Plus, you know, get used to it and stuff. That way if people are watching, you know, or they don't have to watch, they can actually just listen to me yammer. That gives them the chance to watch it later. Plus, I've been trying to get everything, all my stuff in closed caption on YouTube. I learned some very valuable lessons with YouTube. You're going to upload videos to YouTube and you want them to do their automatic closed captioning without having to download it or write them all out yourself. Make sure the first 5 minutes of your video has talking in it, otherwise it doesn't do it. That's what I found so far. I'm not sure if the time limit's less, but all my videos that for like the first 5 minutes I don't have any talking, it didn't auto-generate captions. I have to go through and redo them all on my own, which is a lot of extra work I just don't have time for right now. So I'm just going to make sure when I do my edits, a lot of talking right at the beginning of the edits, whether consistent. Oh! Oh. Oh, look at. Their emote system's so goofy. Use the scorch detection device. Okay. Scorch detectors. Scorch detectors located in the MRE require maintenance. Okay. Communications uplinks. Top of the world communication uplink detected. Okay. Uplinks repaired.
If
Done.
this message is playing, it means 2 things. The good, you've got a working uplink. The bad, some of the scorch detectors in the area are malfunctioning and need upgraded parts. It looks like my fear of the Myers ecosystem wreaking havoc on them has come true. For these repairs, first you need to get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. He's got replacement motors for the fans we use to keep the detectors dry. Oh, and write this down. R+P421. It's Raleigh's password, and you'll need it. If you didn't catch that or you want more info, you can always check my workstation terminal. It's all there. Good luck.
Alright. Cool. Well, I did write it down, but I should have known this is Bethesda. They will handhold me like a mofo. So... Alright. Go over and scrap some more.